December 13th, the Festival of the Lights, also known as St. Lucy's Day or St. Lucia's Day, is a traditional holiday celebration of light and love. Today I'm sharing the story of St. Lucy with the girls, and we're having some friends over to celebrate her feast day. We'll be making our own spelt version of lucicater buns, and the girls are donning white dresses and candlelit wreaths for our very own St. Lucia procession.
Why do I keep stop stopping?
I want to cuddle. Come here, you. In the ancient Italian city of Syracuse, on the island of Sicily, around the year 283, a young Christian girl named Lucia was born. Her name means light. Lucia's family was wealthy, but her father died when she was young. She secretly promised her life to Jesus and decided she would not marry. When she grew older and her mother arranged for her to marry a wealthy pagan man, Lucia instead used her dowry to buy food for the poor and persecuted Christians who were forced to hide in the dark catacombs beneath the city. Night after night, Lucia would carry bread and provisions to them. Legend has it that to keep her hands free and light her way in the pitch-black tunnels, she wore a wreath of candles on her head. Her rejected suitor, furious at losing both the dowry and Lucia, betrayed her to the Roman authorities during the persecution under the Emperor Diocletian. Lucia was asked to denounce her faith and refused, so she was sentenced to death. Legend says the soldiers couldn't move her. Even teams of oxen failed. They tried to burn her, but the flames left her untouched. In the end, a sword was thrust into her throat, and Lucia died a martyr in the year 304 at only 21 years of age, faithful to the end. We heard a knock at the door, and it was our friends coming over to visit for St. Lucy's Day, just in time to finish the story. Centuries later, in the cold, dark winters of Sweden, her story of bringing light and bread in the deepest darkness touched every heart. According to the old Julian calendar, December 13th was once the longest night of the year, the winter solstice. So on St. Lucia's Day, or St. Lucy's Day, Swedish families welcome back the light. The eldest daughter rises early, dressed in white with a red sash and a glowing crown of candles on her head. She brings warm saffron buns, called lucicater, and coffee, singing the gentle songs of Santa Lucia. To this day, St. Lucia remains Sweden's beloved bringer of light, a reminder that even in the darkest times, one small flame of kindness and courage is enough to lead the way.
Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, should we make some cat buns? Okay, thank you.
The traditional Swedish St. Lucy's Day celebration begins in the morning with a procession led by the eldest daughter of freshly baked saffron buns in bed. But we're working on our own modern, more doable for us rendition of the traditional feast day, and so we decided to forego the morning tradition for an afternoon of baking with friends and an evening candlelit procession with the girls instead. I had found a recipe online, and I only got as far as buying the ingredients, but hadn't yet read it.
All right, well, reading the recipe, there's like 2 hours of waiting time in here. We're not much waiters, and we didn't time for that. So, change of plans.
We're gonna 2 hours for it to rise?
Yeah, it's like a 45-minute and then an hour stint. So, we're just gonna make saffron biscuits our own way, our normal daily biscuit with saffron and cardamom in it. And we're gonna make it an S shape, so it's a cat.
Like our normal biscuit recipe.
Yes. Yes, it's gonna be great. I'm in. Okay. The girls can handle this then. This is great.
No,
all right.
and
That's it. They've done this. They can do this. Okay. It's brown and mine's not brown. I had to do it the hard way, the old-fashioned way.
You want to use the extra just for honey?
do
You
that.
want to celebrate St. Lucia's Day?
Yes. Put it on. Put it on her.
No.
Yes.
No. Love it.
Honey.
Oh,
Oh, Cole might want it. Cole, I think he wants it.
Cole's like, thank goodness it's not me. Babe. Babe. Babe.
Oh, St. Lucia.
And while St. Lucy's Day doesn't traditionally call for dogs in white dresses, a new tradition was made at our place.
She doesn't want to be St. Lucia tonight. Oh, you look pretty and I like you.
The girls had donned white dresses of their own in preparation for the procession. St. Lucia is the patron saint of Sweden, Syracuse, Italy, and also the very tiny northern Italian village my family hails from, Giustino.
Oh, that's pretty. Use your tablespoon, salt, and what else do we have? Sugar.
Our family daily spelt biscuit recipe is on laurenlease.com. We put Aurora, our resident baker, in charge, and the girls got to work. We added saffron, cardamom, and a bit more sugar to put a St. Lucy's Day spin on the recipe. The Feast of St. Lucy is a feast day for sharing and giving, whether it's baked goods or precious time given to those who need us. December 13th is a reminder for us to prepare or set in motion any gifts for charity we plan on doing for the season. It's also a day for celebrating light in the darkness and the Christmas season. It's the perfect night for walking around or driving around the neighborhoods looking at holiday lights. And it's a day for family and friends, for cozying up, baking, candlelight, and cheer. The biscuits were almost done, and it was time to light the St. Lucy wreaths. The heavy wreaths took some getting used to, and the girls wondered how St. Lucy got anything done.
I don't think she was baking
Exactly.
on her head.
It's even worse.
No, I think this is how she
Are we
did
gonna add
everything
the butter
their
in?
house.
I feel like I can't move my head up.
You can't move your head. Do we need to get you the butter?
A feast day like St. Lucy's Day, the Festival of the Lights, is a story that both hurts my heart and makes it swell with joy and love. It celebrates the story of a young woman who gave away all that she had to help the poor and persecuted, reminding us to think of others and give freely what we have to those in need. It's the story of a beautiful person who was killed for her faith at only 21 years old, reminding us to be fearless in whatever faith we have, no matter what. And it's the story of a saint who lit up the world with her life and death, reminding each one of us to try to be a light in this world. As the faux lucicater buns / biscuits baked in the oven, we helped the two older girls into their red sashes, which symbolize St. Lucia's martyrdom. Our Lucy Cat biscuits had turned out to be almost nothing like the original buns, but it's a modern, easy spin on the old tradition that we can handle. As the girls finished up the biscuits and readied for the procession, we remembered St. Lucy and the light she spread throughout the world. After the procession, as the night settled in, it was time for dinner and hanging by the fire. In a season that goes by far too quickly, the Festival of the Lights is a beautiful feast day in and of itself, one that slows us down, gives us pause, and brings us together. With good food and good company, the house is warm and light-filled. Here we are again with Cole, right in the middle of things. In a world that faces so much darkness, St. Lucy inspires us to be the light. Sending you all light and love.